Those in the spotlight have a unique power to shift public opinion when using their voice.
This is Sam Cooke. As you can see, like me, he's awful pretty. And we are here now working on a record called The Gang's All Here.
From sports to music, the 1960s was a time for civil disobedience. It was a time for making good trouble. It was time to make a change. Sam Cooke, born in Mississippi in the early 1930s, moved to Chicago, Illinois during the Great Migration. He found his voice through the gospel, singing for his father's church. From there, he made his mark with the Soul Stirrers. The genre was officially transformed through Cooke's impeccable singing. Legend has it, there were folks who did not normally go to services, but with Cooke's presence, they attended to catch a glimpse of a rising star. It was also a time, of course, where Jim Crow ran rampant throughout the United States. Even with the changing of locations, Cooke could not outrun the prejudices inflicted on people who simply looked like him. On the road, the Soul Stirrers experienced segregation firsthand. Lou Rawls would tell PBS they were at times refused service, and thus they slept in their car. At 25 years old, Sam decided to take his career in a different direction. His father gave him his blessing to branch out. With You Send Me, he made TV appearance after TV appearance, with white America showing acceptance through album sales. His pop crossover was a success. The gigs got bigger. The pay got better. He was a household name to millions upon millions of Americans. Importantly, even as his star grew brighter, Cooke urged his fellow artists to always pay attention and give time to the black publications of the media. He'd say, while the liberal white press will write a black performer up, they will not tell his story. He called for more advertising dollars to be spent by both artists and performers. And when Cooke was set to perform at the Atlanta Fairgrounds, the Triple K protested the performance and threatened to kill him. He performed anyway. Seeing the images of black people being taken advantage of, from discrimination in housing to the new form of slavery, the 13th Amendment, Cooke released songs with strong messages, like Chain Gang. In 1961, he, along with Aretha Franklin and other musicians, took a stance. They would refuse to go on for a segregated audience in Memphis, Tennessee. Fortunately, it did not hinder their respective careers in the space. Also in this time, hardship. Dolores Elizabeth Milligan, his first wife, was tragically killed in a car crash in 1959. Just 5 years later, his 18-month-old son had drowned in the family pool after a cover was not put on it. He was inconsolable, but worked through the pain.
We were able to bring more than 250,000 people to march in Washington.
We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now.
Then this happened, and thus, as requested by you, the viewer, A Change Is Gonna Come was written, produced, recorded, and distributed. Via the Library of Congress, the song was his dedication to those oppressed by the sinful social structures created by the complicit partnership of obscene wealth with racism. Those ostracized, forced by Jim Crow to live on the margins of society, told where they were permitted to be, but mostly where not to be, wrote Carrie Odell. Cooke knew once Change was written that it was unquestionably a spectacular statement in song. It ingeniously weaved a powerful statement with a powerful vocal within an equally powerful production. Strings, horns, bass. It had all the makings of a potential #1 hit. Some reports point to an incident that happened in Shreveport, Louisiana as his inspiration for the track. Although Cooke arranged for a room at a local Holiday Inn, he would be denied service. The horn on his Maserati blared loudly, though he would state it was because of a poor job done by a mechanic. They would be arrested at one of the only places they were allowed to stay, the Castle Hotel. Sam, his brother Charles, his wife Barbara, and Roy Crane would make bail. Even after a bomb threat on the venue, Sam took the stage. Another inspiration, per civil rights attorney Ian Mance, was a sit-in in Durham, North Carolina. Cooke was on a bus when he started writing the lyrics to A Change Is Gonna Come. Simultaneously, students from North Carolina Central University protested segregation laws at a local restaurant. Tragically, it was released the track. In February of 1964, just 10 months before Cooke, at 33 years young, was shot to death in a Los Angeles motel under still very, and I emphasize, very mysterious conditions. History.com would note the Los Angeles Police Department received a call on December 11th, 1964, and it came from the Hacienda Motel. They found Cooke dead on the office floor. He was shot 3 times by manager Bertha Franklin. It was eventually ruled justifiable homicide via Franklin's testimony in the case. She claimed Cooke threatened her after attempting to R-word a woman who stayed on the property. That was Elise Boyer, seen in the middle here, who told police she was pinned to the bed. Once Cooke went to the bathroom, Boyer fled, taking his clothes. With just a sports jacket on, he pounded on the door of Bertha Franklin's office, who told police he barged in, and thus she shot him 3 times at close range. 1 month later, Boyer was arrested for prostitution. In 1979, she would be found guilty of second-degree murder of her ex. He caught the attention, Sam Cooke did, of the FBI for his political leanings and friendships with the likes of Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. Though questions continue to swirl to this day surrounding his death, fans have implored the masses that it not overshadow the message of his music and his impact. Thankfully, his legacy has far transcended his passing. Thank you to D.I. Martin for the comment and, of course, the recommendation. As y'all have seen, we really like doing these, and we like putting together these breakdowns for you. If you believe that there is a song that really made an impact on you politically that needs a breakdown video of its own, leave a comment down below and I will take a look. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day.